Hi there, Ryan and Rachel. I'm Chris from American Income Life Insurance Company. We spoke on the phone yesterday about your insurance benefits through the federal government. Uh, these benefits apply to both of you, so do you mind if we sit at your table? Because I do have to go over your insurance benefits with the both of you. Ryan, if you don't mind, you can sit here, and Rachel, you can sit here, and I'll go ahead and sit here. Now, did you talk with the union heads at the federal government to find out what they have done for you and your family and why I'm here today? Okay, I will back up and fill you in on what's going on. As you know, Ryan is a member in good standing with the federal government's union. I don't know if you're familiar with all of the unions like firefighters, electricians, Teamsters, but I'm sure that you have heard they have some of the best insurance benefits out there, right? American Income Life is the unionized insurance company that provides insurance benefits for these unions and associations. Ryan is a member in good standing with the union, and because of that, we're allowed to show the benefits through the American Income Insurance to you guys and by extension to those close to you. So let's start. Do you guys know the difference between your temporary insurance benefits and your permanent insurance benefits? Well, we all have great benefits through work, but when we leave, quit, or retire from our jobs, we lose all or a bulk of our insurance benefits within 31 days. However, Ryan, your union has done an amazing thing for you guys. If you qualify, you will now have permanent insurance benefits that will follow you, and no one can ever take these away from you. So at your next union meeting, make sure you thank them, okay? So Ryan, how long have you been working for the federal government for? And Rachel, how long have you been doing the editing for? Perfect. Here's a copy of the letter from the federal government union. All of the union members have received. Like it says in the letter, my job is to bring you by your no-cost benefits and explain your options. When I'm finished, they have you fill out this report card, and that will go back to the union. So they know I've been here and done my job. Is that fair? As the letter explains, they have me here for 3 reasons. To explain the no-cost benefits package that your union has qualified you for, to see if you can qualify for anything permanent they have set up for the members and their family, and at the end, just a little report card that will go back to them. So this is your AD&D certificate. It covers you when you die in any type of accident. American Income is the insurance company that covers this benefit for you. It is non-contributory and non-participating, which just means that you don't have to pay for it or qualify for it because the union extended this to you. It's already been taken care of. Pretty nice, huh? Verify here that you want Rachel to be a beneficiary, and I'll put the certificate in your folder so that when something happens, you'll have proof of it. Does that make sense? This is your health discount card, vision discount card. This card is at no cost, and it will give you discounts on vision frames, lenses, coating, safety glasses, and non-prescription sunglasses. It's good for 30% off of anything prescription and 15% off of sunglasses. Here's a list of all the providers in the area. Pretty nice, huh? Now, these are your child safe ID kits. Are you familiar with the Amber Alerts? Police and our communities are actively searching for over 2,300 children each and every day. This is a vital tool. Heaven forbid something happens to your child. Some things you'll need to write in pencil, like height and weight. You update pictures on special occasions like holidays, birthdays, or school pictures. Make sure you have fingerprints on here as well. The middle section is a place for all distinguishing features like birthmark, scars, glasses, or braces. And on the back, it's just some important information for the parents. Do you see how important this is for all children? Exactly. So you have a will set up, right? This is your family information guide. This is not a will, but it is so important to fill out so that when something happens to you, your family will know exactly what to do. After you fill this out, you'll want to put this in a safe place here at home. There's one for each of you. On the top is where you put the vital information like name, birth date, social insurance number. The persons to be notified. This is the most important part. Did you know that millions of dollars go unclaimed in life insurance each year because either the family doesn't know about the insurance, they don't know how to make a claim, or the company can't find the beneficiary. So what they say is that you put down at least 5 people, each that are in the local area, that can be there to help out your family immediately when something happens to you. So who are the top 5 key people in the local area that can help in the event of an emergency or death? Family, friends, neighbors, coworkers. Your state information goes right here. You do have insurance outside of work, right? Oh. Your work, you want to make sure you put it in pencil because it's temporary. This part is for your financial institution's information. Do you use checking or savings? List that information here because when you die, someone in your family has to close your accounts. Here are your funeral service and final requests. This is very important. Have either of you had to plan a funeral? Do you want cremation or burial? Either way, it's very expensive. Remind me before I go, part of the program takes care of final expenses, but you will need to qualify for that. Do you see how important this guide is? Now, because of Ryan's membership in the federal union, and he's a member in good standing, they're allowing you guys to extend this same no-cost benefits package to the people in your life that are going to help out when something happens to you. So they are going to be receiving the same $2,000 AD&D certificate, vision discount card, family information guide, and child safe ID kits of their own. Now, they will have to qualify. They do have to be over 18, live in Canada, and be employed. Most members extend this to all their brothers, sisters, parents, and close friends. How many adult brothers and sisters do you have? Who's the oldest? What's their first name? And who's next? What's your father's name? Mother's? How many adult children do you have over 18? Who's the oldest? What neighbors have children for the child safe kits? And who else? Now, they need their mailing address to get this out to them. Let's start with your brothers and sisters. What's your oldest brother's address? Okay. You do text, right? Okay, I'm going to send you a text. Let me know once you get it. Okay, now go ahead and forward that text to everyone you extended these great insurance benefits to. That way, they have a heads up. I'll wait. Okay, what the text is going to say, I was able to sponsor some of my American Income life insurance benefits made available through my union to you. My rep, Chris, will be following up to give you the details. His number is 780-266-2038. Since Ryan lives in the area, go ahead and give him a call so we can fill him in. I'll wait while you do that. Hi, Ryan. This is Chris with American Income Life Insurance. They do many of the permanent insurance benefits for the police officers, firefighters, and veterans. I'm sitting here with your brother, and he arranged for you to receive a no-cost AD&D policy and benefit package. My job is to get it delivered to you so that you have it for your records and know what to do when something happens. There is a certificate of coverage that I need to drop off to you, along with some insurance benefits he was able to recommend for you. It's very important. What's the best time to drop this off to you and your spouse? Oh, I'd better check. Do you live at 12345 Street? Great. What shifts are you and your spouse working these days? Great. I can take this care of this for you today at 8 p.m. What works best for you and your spouse? So Ryan and Rachel, since you didn't find out exactly what your union did for you, I'll back up a bit. Now, as they mentioned in the letter, there's a program they set up for members right here. This is the Labor Advisory Board. It consists of 54 International Labor and Association leaders. They're very important because what they do is help advise and make recommendations as to where the gaps in your benefits are and what benefits people need. They've asked us to read this letter to each of the members. And since your union sponsored you in, I'll read it to you. You see that the reason they were chosen to do the program for the unions because they realize that typically 31 days after you leave your job, get laid off, or retire, you can lose all your insurance benefits or they greatly reduce. These are permanent and portable insurance benefits. And if you qualify, you keep them for the rest of your life. Pretty nice, huh? In fact, they don't just work with police, firefighters, and teachers. They work with over 40,000 groups, are rated A+, and over 5 million members are enrolled. So they must be doing something right, wouldn't you say? But just because your union extended these benefits to you doesn't mean you're automatically allowed to enroll. You do have to qualify. If you're too high risk, they can't let you in. So they have me ask you a couple of questions just to make sure. So have either of you had any arrests, including DUI? Have either of you used tobacco or marijuana in the last 12 months? Do you take any prescription medications? Have you had any health issues in your lifetime? Any family history of cancer, diabetes, or heart disease? Now, everyone is seen separately because each member has a different need and a different want. What is right for you and your family isn't the same for the other members I saw before you. This needs analysis determines needs based on things like family situation, insurance benefits you already have, age, and income. Since everyone has a different need and a different want, this is why we sit with each member on an individual basis. Does that make sense? Ryan and Rachel, did your union fill you in on how the Our Power program works? Oh, they didn't? Okay. Our Power is a very old principle that says members should take the first 2 hours of their weekly wage and set it aside to protect themselves and provide for their family's future. Now, 2 hours of your wage each week is roughly 1/20th of your income, right? And that's not going to change your lifestyle any, is it? Of course not. Any financial advisor would tell you to set aside 10 to 15% of your income. Your program is based on 2 hours, which is only 5%, so all the members can afford it. Now, provided that you can qualify, everyone has different situations, different hourly wages. What I'm going to do is based on your needs analysis, recommended coverage, is show you what setting aside 2 hours combined will do and what kind of protection that will provide. Then, when I am done, the union would like to have your opinion on this report card that goes directly back to them. Is that fair? So, Ryan, what do you make an hour? And Rachel, what do you make an hour? Now, what I'm going to do is show you what setting aside $60 a week will do for you and your family. Just like in any other enrollment period, provided that you can qualify, there are forms that need to be filled out in person while I'm here. And that's not something we can do later over the phone. So be sure to stop me anytime that you have questions. Is that fair?